What's up, everybody? Back here for race number 8 of my NASCAR 2006 playthrough at Phoenix International Raceway. The Subway Fresh 500. I know it's Subway. Is it Subway Fresh? It's Subway Fresh 500. Night race, first night race of the year. I am starting on the pole, second pole in a row, maybe third. I've just been taking over these short tracks, so let's see if we can make it three wins in a row after getting the big W at Martinsville in Texas, which Texas was a bit of a surprise. But let's see if we can take home Phoenix. Now Phoenix is very touchy in the corner. I usually like to let off the gas on the short tracks going in the corner, but you can't in this one. You'll lose. The car will spin out pretty much if you let off the gas entering the corner. So I can't do that. I gotta let off like maybe in like the middle of the turn, like right there. That just helps me. I don't know, it might just be me, but when you let off and then you get back on the gas, it seems to kind of like re-grip the car almost. So you can keep the car low if you need to keep it low. Because letting off the gas and turning the wheel, you'll turn the car more. So once you get the wheel turned and you hit the gas again, it'll kind of stick to the bottom better. That just might be me. I don't know. So led the first here 2 laps. Coming around on lap 3. Johnson's right on my ass. Still got the red paint scheme. I just honestly forgot to change it, but I'll probably just go back to black or something soon. So yeah, one of Texas. The Texas race was surprising. I didn't see. I mean, filled with cautions. I screwed up a couple times, but other than that, it was a relatively clean race. Good race overall, and got lucky with the pit stop there. Otherwise, I don't think I would have won with the having to pit on the green. So luckily, I got the pit on the caution. Only one to pit, and I lasted the rest of the race and ended up winning with the help of a couple cautions. So definitely was a gamble and definitely paid off. Would have liked to see what would happen if it stayed green the rest of the race. See if I still could have made it, but I'll take the W, no doubt about it. It's coming down the backstretch here, lap number 6. Again, there's not much to talk about when you're out in the lead, you know, when you got nobody. I mean, Johnson was riding behind me, Newman was behind me a little bit, but once you start pulling away a little bit from the cars, there's not really much to say. Newman's getting a good run, though. So, doing pretty good so far. Again, this is all pretty much going to rely on the pit stop, whether I finish well, because I'm running well before the pit stop. And we'll have to see if the green, it's the yellow pit stop. You don't know, but I'd imagine around lap 20 I'd say I have to pit, just kind of judging by the length of the race, and all my other races I've pit a little after the halfway point. So halfway in this you could say it would be about lap 18. So I'd say lap, I don't know, 20, 22. Newman's getting below me. He's going to get a good run here. Newman takes the lead. I'll drop down behind him, see if I can get him in turn 1. Gordon's coming too, but I got him beat. I just got to stay low and he's not getting by me, at least in this corner. think I have the wedge up one turn. I might turn it back half a turn because coming out of the corner like this, I mean, the car handles fine. It's not swerving, but right here, I wish I could turn a little more. I would have went to the wall there if I didn't let off the gas. So that's one thing I wouldn't mind switching, but I mean, other than that, I wouldn't mind. I don't even think I'll touch it necessarily if I don't have to because it's running great. We'll see when the pit stop comes if I decide to. I don't know. If I'm running fine, you don't want to screw with something if it's running good. So should I take going to the corners better and I won't have to worry about coming up and hitting the wall. Try to pull away with Newman. See if we can pull away from the pack. We already are a bit. Boy, I'm drafting them big time. Car's sticking good, though the tires are working nice, so we already got some pit stops, huh? It's bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. I wouldn't really make. I mean, depending, I don't know how long regular tank would go. I mean, pitting right now wouldn't be bad, because assuming, like I said, I'd pit on lap like 22. From lap 13 to 37, that's about 22, 23 laps, or 23 laps, I think, right? Maybe 24. So you could get the full tank that long. So I don't know. I'm gonna wait for Newman. I think I'll pit with Newman and see what he. Oh, see, let off the gas going into the corner. The thing takes off on you for some odd reason. Not even on the apron, just going into the corner likes to. You lose everything. I wonder what I could do here. Coming off 2 straight wins, depending on how my tires are going into the pits, I might try and go just right side tires and see what happens. I might try and do that. Actually, now that I realize it, those guys that just pitted are going to have a real big advantage because they're going to be in the front of the pack. I mean, because they aren't going to have to pit at all. And assuming they're going to make it the whole, I should have pit on lap 13. Because now we're just going to fall back in the pits. We're going to lose laps. I don't think we're going to get those laps back. Assuming, ooh. Actually might have been a good idea. At least I thought I saw people pitting. I could just be seeing things, but I'm pretty sure I saw a few guys line up there on pit road. Might have just been me, though. But it would have made sense. But let's just go with Newman. Let's follow Newman. He's top 5 in points, I think. So let's see what the big Meech has to say with his strategy. I won't pass him. I kind of want to just see what he's doing. I already led my fair share of laps, so. Lap 19, already hit the halfway point of the race. Gas is getting a little lower now, so I'd imagine the next lap or two you'll see a good amount of guys coming in pit road. Tires are hanging on pretty well. I'll probably, I don't know, should I go? Because I don't know what's really wearing. I don't know. I mean, your right side tires usually wear on almost every track. But the left side tires could be wearing because I'm sliding up the track a lot. I imagine that does some damage to them. So I'm going to pit on lap 22 unless Newman pits right now. Then I'll pit now. Otherwise, I'm going on lap 22. So on the back end of 22. So if I pass them, I pass them. Hop to the hood cam real quick. Alright. So let's see. It could be running in front the whole race, but judging by those guys who pit early, unless their tires really get torn to shit or they didn't add up the gas correctly, they'll probably end up winning this race. And there was a good at least 10 of them. So I mean, best I'll finish really is like 10th, 12th. All right. Just go rights. I'm going rights. You know what? Live life on the edge in this race. Living life on the edge. Going right side tires only. Only 11-second pit stop potentially, so that'll be pretty sweet. Plenty of gas. Might even beat the leaders out, which would be awesome. Won't even fall a lap down. Nope, of course, there's Newman. But hopefully I can get right up behind him in general, so yeah. I'll pull up right here, right in front of Kenseth. Sorry, bud. So I'll get my lap back relatively quickly. Only drop back to 18th, which isn't bad. Newman's coming to the pits, but that's not going to matter because he's about to get passed by Junior. So just chasing down Dale Jr. So definitely not in a bad spot. I get Junior right in front of me. I'll be the first one to pass him, and he'll have about what 20 something sec. I'll probably get him on the back stretch the next lap. Here we go. Because it'll take him a little bit to get to his stall. And then he's got a pit, which will take about 16 seconds, say. About 28 seconds around. So I should catch him just as he's leaving pit road, where I will pass him. And then hopefully any and everyone behind him. So one of these guys on the straightaway in front of me is going to pick up the lead, I believe, going into the corner. Yep, Kevin Harvick. So I don't know if Harvick pitted yet, but oh no, he's pitting right now, so I might get the lead back. Am I getting the lead? Oh, I did. Wow. All right. And I get a huge lead. A huge lead. Wow. So I guess I just gotta hope my left side tires hold up for me, and I get this win locked down. So talk about not sure what I should do with the pit strategy. Having so much trouble at the beginning of the season. I'm taking this one to the bank. Great pit strategy there, going with the right side only. Because if I went with, I would have added about 8 seconds onto that pit stop if I went 4 tires. I went 2 tires and Newman was right in front of me. So if I went 4, Newman probably would have been in turn 4 by the time I got out. That would have made a huge difference. And I probably wouldn't have passed Harvick by the time he got out of the pits then. So, assuming these left sides like to hold up, I haven't experienced any bit of noticeable wear. I should have said not wear notice, noticeable wear. So I would say I got a third straight win here, which really came out of nowhere. I can understand maybe 2 wins in 3 races because I 0% chance I thought I was going to win at Texas. So This is big going into Talladega too. Talladega's next race. So as I take this 4-second leader on the track, talk about Michigan tomorrow. Real life NASCAR, Michigan tomorrow. It's gonna be a big race. See if Junior can take his favorite track and is that Michigan his favorite track? I'd say Michigan is, right? Why did I feel Michigan is? I mean, maybe it is. I don't know, but can Junior make it 2 in a row? I don't see why he can't. That'd be pretty cool if he could. But of course, got to pull for my boy Harvick, who's also got 2 wins in the year. Junior and Harvick are my top 2 drivers. Junior's kind of the obvious. I mean, if you don't like Dale Jr., he's kind of weird. But there are those fans who didn't like Dale Sr., and there are those fans who hate Dale Jr. I understand that, but I gotta love Dale Jr., but Harvick has always been one of my favorite drivers when he came in. I've just always liked his paint schemes. I've always liked the. He's always been a Chevy guy too, which is a plus. But you know, always been a Harvick guy, so I gotta pull for him, and I'm glad he's doing awesome this year. I love his new car. I love the Stewart Haas team. Absolutely love the Stewart Haas team. Him, Busch, and Stewart is awesome. Danica's, I have no problem with Danica at all. Good for her. I'd love to see her get a win. That'd be pretty cool to see her win a race. But love the Stewart Haas team. Absolutely. Stewart's always been a guy I've liked. I've liked his kind of edgy attitude. Kurt Busch is awesome too, just being he calls himself the Outlaw. That's exactly what he is. And of course Kevin Harvick. So that's definitely my favorite team. But yeah, it's gonna be an awesome race tomorrow. I love nothing better than hanging out on a Sunday, especially on Father's Day. Just gonna be hanging around on Father's Day with my dad, watching the NASCAR race. Definitely a fun thing to do. So wow, this pit strategy really paid off, and I'm excited. I mean, I'm losing time. He's catching up to the guy behind me because he's got four fresh tires. Whoever's in second. Oh, front left's going down. But he's not going to gain 3 seconds in 2 laps, so we are good to go. Sorry about that. I'm recording this relatively late. It's like 10:30. Just got home from dinner, so I am a bit tired, but want to get one race in at least. Probably will do Talladega tomorrow night. But coming around turn 4 to hit the white flag. Good thing this race isn't longer because they're slowly catching up to me. Down to 3. It was about a 4.5 second lead. Down to 3. But nobody's going to be able to catch me winning my 3rd straight race. Did not see that coming after a crappy start. A decent finish at Daytona gets overhauled by the problem with the game. And just 4 or so pretty bad finishes to start the season. Followed it up with 3 straight wins here. Awesome race. Really lucky, honestly, with the pit strategy, but awesome race all in all. Ryan Newman finishes 2nd. Jimmy Johnson 3rd. Dale Jr., I believe, was 4th. Oh, I didn't even celebrate. I forgot to hit start and celebrate. Dale Jr. is 4th. Gordon 5th. Kenseth 6th. Wallace, Sadler, Stewart, Busch round out the top 10. So I forgot to celebrate, but you know what? I'm not that good at donuts anyway, so not a big deal. So I led the most laps, started on the pole, won the race. Newman led the 2nd most laps. So any major disappointments here? Anyone start up front and finish in the back? No, not really. So that was a great race there. Let's check out the point standings. I was, I think, 10th or something coming into the race. So we will see where I stand in the points and wrap this up. So the next race, awesome, at Aaron's, the Aaron's 499 at Talladega Motor Speedway, or sorry, not Motor, Super Speedway. one of the most fun tracks to race at easily. So that'll be a bunch of fun to race at. Hopefully we can get a win at a big super speedway. See if we can get one of those. So wow, jumped all the way up to third in the points. Pretty awesome. Doing really good this year after the crummy beginning. And real quick, just to show you guys, just in case anyone's skeptical, I am on Legend. AI difficulty Legend, medium. So just in case, just want to make sure that's out there. But yeah, so that is it for the 8th race of the season. A big win here at Phoenix. So subscribe, like, comment, share, do whatever the hell you want. Put it on a billboard. I don't care. Do whatever you want, and I will see you next time at Talladega Super Speedway with the Aaron's 499. I will see you guys later.